Okay, so tonight is all about tackling power hours. I did go through the downline report and I saw that you guys have, I know you two already have points on the board. Oh, here comes the storm. I just saw the lightning. So let me see. Michelle, you got what, 2 on the board? And then Sam, you're at 3. Is that right? Accurate.
Yeah.
Yes?
Yes.
Okay. And would you say that you guys are hitting your power hours consistently every day? Or is it something you have to
No.
work on? She's new. Absolutely not.
Just totally honest. No.
No? Okay. And what do you think is blocking you from doing your power hour?
Me, I'm like, I can't talk too loud, but we've had some big, huge issues the last 2 weeks. So with that one, so who just came in. So it's been a struggle to have calm, let alone time for business.
That makes sense. Absolutely makes sense. And I think with this business, I was listening to a call. It might have been the National Wake Up Call from last week, but they were talking about on there how, you're going to get the craziness of life that's going to come in. I think Lindsay Matway has been sharing very recently. She had a miscarriage that she found out about, and they lost the baby, and then she got pregnant again. She shared it with us. She ended up going back to the hospital, found out that it was I don't know what it's called, but where your body thinks you're pregnant, but there's actually no baby in there.
Phantom pregnancy, yeah.
Yeah, so she finds that out, and she's sharing it, and she's still working her business, and she's still talking to people. I know Blair just had a freaking hysterectomy, and this girl is just like, hey, I'm just going to do a blog for you guys today. Like, life gets crazy, and it doesn't stop because you become a coach, which I 100% get. And there's times where I've had to take a couple of days to step away and just like, all right, let me just refocus and get my life back in order. But with our business, because we are our own bosses, nobody's going to tell you to do your work. Nobody's going to tell you to contact people. Nobody's going to tell you to reach out to people. Nobody's going to be on your ass to be like, you need to get this done. Like, you're your own boss, so you have to make the time to say, you know what, I am scheduling out. And whether you do it for an hour every single day, or whether you're just like, you know what, I'm going to hammer it out for 3 hours on Monday, and then I'll hammer it out for another 3 hours on Thursday. Like, it's whatever works for your block, for your schedule when you're trying to get your power hour done. I know for me, I do better when I break things down into smaller tasks. That's what I have time for in my day, because it's not going to be very convenient for me to sit down for 3 hours to try to do anything involved with my power hour. So I like to break mine down, and TeamZ has really, really helped me break it down and make it into manageable tasks so that I don't feel so overwhelmed. Because I think with your power hour, especially if you're a newer coach or if you've been in the game for a while, if you're looking at your list of people or your friends list of people, it's overwhelming. Like, trying to figure out, who do I need to contact? Where do I even start? What do I even say? Like, and it just makes me, I've been there where I just shut down. I was like, screw it. I don't even want to do it. I don't even want to talk about it anymore. So I just let it go. So I wanted to kind of share with you guys. I didn't even do my power hour today, because I was like, when we do it I'll do it on the team call tonight. So for me, and I think you guys have downloaded TeamZ onto, I think most of you have it, where you've downloaded it. If you haven't, this has saved me so much time, so much energy, so much frustration. Like, this month has seemed like a breeze for me. And I'm not saying that as far as Success Club is concerned, because I've got more no's this month than I have all year. Like, it has been no central this month. So I was working my butt off. I hit SC6 yesterday, and I was like, okay, cool. I'm cool with that. Like, I worked, and I'm not giving up until the end. I know I'm going to hit my, get my Success Club for the month, but it was a consistent thing of talking to people. So this has made life 110% easier just because of this list here. where it literally tells you, I've got the 5 people that I'm supposed to contact for the day. Lays it out, makes it super simple. So this person, Schwan Scott, I don't even know who that is. I will just pull her or him up on Facebook. That's the problem when you have too many friends. And I've been adding to my network because it actually makes me track that, which is awesome. Some of these people I've realized I'm not even friends with them anymore. So that's always fun when you get to go on that list. Okay, luckily I'm friends with her. So all I do is kind of go through her page and see what she shared lately. Or he. Is this a guy or a girl? This is why you go through people's page, because you don't know. Okay, looks like a girl. I'm thinking. She posted this 14 hours ago of her and her best friend. I like to go on and like a couple of pictures and see what they have going on so I know what I can comment on. From her page, just from scrolling that fast, I can see she's really into Prince. So that's probably what I'm going to comment about when I message her. So on this, it's really easy to just shoot a quick message. And hey, what's your name? Hey, Schwan. I can't even remember what I've been saying. Something like one of your Prince posts came up in my news feed, which made me, come over and check out your page. Something like that. So just to know, so she knows that, yes, I saw something on your page that I related to. So let's see. And then if this is somebody I've never spoken to before, most of these girls that I've connected with through a natural hair group. And if we have 48 mutual friends and most of these girls are in the natural hair group, then that's what I've been saying to her. I think we connected through, and I just let them know how we connected with each other. So I think we connected through a natural hair group. But I never got a chance to come over and say hi. That's it.
Okay, I'll take that back. I have been doing my power hour.
Okay.
But it's becoming a little overwhelming because I would love to have time set aside. Like I know you say you break yours up. For me, I think I would do better if I can do everything all at once.
Okay.
So for me, I feel like I'm rushing throughout the day. Like, okay, when I come home in the evening, I have to work out and I have to do my messages and my follow-up. I like to see that for the evening. Then I do my personal development in the morning, which I have been slacking on sometimes. But I did download the Audible on my iPad to try to do that at work now.
Okay.
But I need to, I like schedules and structures. So I think I want to figure out a schedule that works with my coaching business and my full-time job where I'm able to get everything done at once and I can be like, okay, I'm done. Because I feel like I come home and do a little bit, just stop, do something else. And I feel like I'm never finished because I'm always, going back to doing something that, consists within the power hour, if that makes sense.
Yes. So you need to set business hours.
Yes.
So, okay. So then you need to sit down and map out your schedule. Did I post it? No, I think it was something that Rachel gave us. There's in the Misfit Planner, there's a page. Hold on, let me get it. Okay. Where is it? So you can either invest in a calendar for yourself or the Misfit Planner. And I think I only have half of the Misfit Planner. I do. Dang it. Well, in the Misfit Planner, there's a thing that actually lays out the schedule for the day. So you can either invest in a planner. This is my favorite one. It is, what the hell is this planner called? It is my favorite one. It's just a weekly planner. I can't remember. It's like the Plan Your Life Planner or Goals Planner. Something like that. But I found it on Amazon. I love it. It breaks everything down by hour. Because I was like you for a while where I felt like I just needed like a breakdown of what my schedule was going to be for the day. So I knew when I was going to be working my business. And if you work better with the schedule, then you've got to schedule that time out. Maybe set alarms in your phone to say, all right, does this mean that you need to wake up earlier in the morning and you knock out your power hour from 5 to 6 or from 6 to 7? Or does it mean that you got to do it at work on your lunch break and be focused with that and say, all right, I'm going to use my lunch break to do my power hour. I can be listening to my personal development while I'm shooting out these Hey Girl messages and following up with people.
And I have a planner. I just don't use it. Like I bought one the beginning of the year. I use it for a while. For me, my problem is being consistent. Like I'll do it for a while and then get out of the groove. So I do have a planner. And like you said, I know for certain I need to start getting up earlier. That would definitely work best for me. But I just have to do it. Because I can make my own schedule at work. I can go in anytime I get ready. So I just need to get up early. If I can knock out my workout, my Hey Girls, my personal development in the morning, that'd be awesome. It's just doing it.
And you have a goal to go diamond, right? Very soon?
Yes.
Okay. So in your mind, what do diamond coaches do?
They make sacrifices, excuses, they get the work done. They already work. If they're not diamond, they already work as if they were diamond, or they already have that work ethic.
Okay. And what makes you any different from them?
Right now, just me being lazy, but I know I have it in me.
Okay. So it's in you. It's just a matter. And I will tell you that there's a lot of mornings where I do not feel like getting up. A ton of mornings where I would rather just lay in the bed, relax, chill, just like do my thing. But I know that if I leave my workout for the evening time, the likelihood of it getting done dwindles by like 90%. I know that. And then it's going to make me feel more stressed out. And I'm like, oh my God, I got to try to get this done. And I got to send my messages out, and I got to cook dinner, and I got to clean up my kitchen, and I got to have my team calls. And it just puts all this stress and anxiety on me. Whereas in the morning, if I can get that workout out the way, it's done. Fine. Whatever. That's over with. It's out of the way. For you, you may do better. You may have more energy in the evenings to do your workouts. So that means, where does Sam have to squeeze in her power hour? Where does she have to make the time for the power hour? Because you're not just going to find it all willy-nilly whenever. You got to make the time for it. And so that may mean waking up, because you could probably, you've got Teamsy, so you can knock this out in 30 minutes.
Yeah.
So just waking up and doing that just 30 minutes earlier and reminding yourself, this is what a diamond coach does. This is what a full-time coach does. And that's what you want to do. If that's what your dream is, and that's what you want to do, you got to get yourself in the habit. You got to start doing it. There's you can't give yourself any excuses. I used to give myself rewards, and I still do, actually. If I do all of my workouts that I'm supposed to do in a week, I can reward myself by going to Five Below and getting a workout tank, because that excites me. Or I get to go to Chipotle or something like that. Those are little rewards I do for myself. I can go get my nails. I need to get my nails done right now. You know who couldn't go get them done because she skipped 3 workouts last week? And I hold myself accountable to that. I have to hold myself accountable, because there's nobody else who's going to be able to do it. So you got to give yourself something that you really, really, really want. I need to get my hair done, but if I don't do my power hour for these 5 days, then I can't go get my hair done on Saturday.
Right.
Or I can't treat myself to a workout, or I can't treat myself to that extra hour of sleep on Saturday, or something like that. If sleep is what you love, you need to tell yourself you can sleep in on Saturday, or you can sleep in on Friday if you push Monday through Thursday. I'll allow myself to sleep in on Fridays. That's my gift to myself, my reward to myself for getting up Monday through Thursday and getting it done.
Okay.
That makes sense? Because you're setting your own business hours. You don't have to work 7 days a week. You don't have to do it. And it took
Friday off.
Right. Take Friday off. Take Sunday off. Take Saturday. You can take Mondays off. Whatever day. You're just you know what? I cannot get out of the bed these days. I will reward myself by sleeping in late and not killing myself about it, or not feeling bad about it. So Monday through Thursday, you say, all right, I'm going to push. And whatever you decide to do, whether that's your workout or your power hour, you wake up an hour earlier and you get it done 4 days a week.
Okay. I like that idea. I definitely have been consistent with I slacked up last week too. So I kind of started over with hammer chairs. I'm on week 2.
Okay.
So I'm being consistent with that, and definitely having the challenge group with my challengers, that's definitely keep me motivated because when I've seen them posting their workout, I'm like, okay, I gotta go get my workout in.
Get your life.
But I've been getting it done like at 11:30 at night, and that's been stressful.
Woo!
So I'm
Yeah.
gonna reverse it. Like I said, I'm gonna try to do that in the morning. And
Yeah, you do so good for a little while, and then it's like, ooh. I was like, 11 o'clock post. Sam. Uh-oh, what is going on? Oh, wow. Well, yeah, so that would be, I would say that would be one way to kind of reward and push yourself on that.
Okay.
So that's what I had to do for myself. And I cannot wait until Friday gets here so I can go get my nails done because I have to push through the rest of these workouts this week. And it's so shameful. I'm like, you did it to yourself. You did it to yourself. Maybe next week you won't get in your feelings and skip any workouts. So it's just holding yourself accountable for that. And that's in any part of this business. It's holding yourself accountable because it's your business. I can't work it for you. I can't tell you what to do. I can give you tools and tips for what's worked for me and what's worked for other leaders in the business, but I can't work it for you. So that's the gist of it. I know Chelsea shared some amazing tips last night on the Misfit Team call. I think Andrea is still getting it uploaded to YouTube, but that is definitely something you want to do. She talks about building more for volume than rank, which is what I really push for and what you guys have started. Anytime anybody's on the top coach board, it's because of the volume that you've produced for the week. It has nothing to do with Success Club. It has nothing to do with rank. It's the people that you're helping. So your customer volume that you've helped for the week. And that's really where your income is earned. Like, I'll show you guys my paycheck for this Thursday that's coming up.
So when it says top producer, when she posts top producer, that's what she's talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. I always wondered what that meant.
Yeah. So I have the check, and this is just to show, this is my income, not compared to like Chelsea or Andrea or anything like that, but this is the difference between you building your volume and your team volume and what you produce. Chelsea was saying she was like, I may make maybe $90 in sales or retail. She was like, or, $30 in retail, which I was like, she's absolutely right. That's about what I got, a retail commission of $32. This is where your income is. This is how you build your income. And this comes from volume and coaches, from people on your team who become coaches, whether they're discount coaches who just like Shakeology or whether they're coaches who are actively building the business. This is where you build your income, 110%. You can see the majority of that check is from Team Bonus Cycle. And that's it. That is where you literally focus and invest your energy, is in building those. And you can't work with everybody. You work with the willing who are on your team. And when you're building as a new coach, everybody comes in, they're super excited, like, whoa, yes, I'm going to absolutely run with this business. And only 20% are going to do it. So that's why we're constantly in recruiting mode. That's why we're constantly talking to people, because literally the same odds that we have for challenge groups, for people saying, yes, I'm going to join your challenge group, that's the same amount of people who are going to say yes to coaching. 1 out of every 10 coaches that you sign is actually going to be a business builder, or 1 out of 20. So it really is, it's a recruiting game. Constantly talking to people and adding them to your team. But this is where you build your income, is in that team bonus cycle and in the volume that your team produces. So, little tidbit that I wanted to share with you guys. What else was there? Oh, I think Noelle shared hers. I'm going to X out of that, and then I'm going to finish. I don't remember which group she shared it in. Hold on. But it was really, really good, and I wanted to show it to you guys. This is a super private group, and I'm technically not supposed to be showing you guys this. However, I love y'all, so I'm going to show it. Team, something like that. I think that's what she had. Let's see. And Noelle talks about how she doesn't really have, she doesn't focus on Success Club, to be honest with you. She just focuses on helping her team build. That's her biggest thing. She's like, she hit Success Club 10 out of 12 months last year, but she's got a team that's like kicking butt. So as far as volume is concerned and recruiting is concerned, I could have sworn she showed a picture. I can't find it. Okay. Yep. Don't know where she shared it. I'll try to find it later. But she shared where her income, I guess she had like 300. She had like $30 in retail income. Her team bonus was like $918 for the week. And that's just from her helping people become coaches and realize the potential that they have in this business. So that was something I wanted to share with you guys. The way that you recruit coaches is you literally share the business opportunity with everybody. I'll show you guys a message that I sent to this guy. It was so random. We're in this fit group together. I was scared out of my mind when I sent the message, like freaking out. I was like, Lord Jesus, this dude is going to think I'm absolutely crazy and that like he's probably going to be like, why in hell are you messaging me? So I sent him a message and we haven't really had many conversations. I accidentally called him a girl, and this was back in February because he responded to one of these Let's Be Friends things that I put up. So I thought it was a girl because it's him and a girl in the picture. So I thought it was a girl. And I was like, hey, Chica, how you doing? This is in February. And he's like, I'm a guy. So I knew then, okay, cool. He's like, thanks for the friend, request or the friend ad, looking forward to supporting each other. I apologize. It's nice to meet you. No problem. And we kind of left it at that. And then I messaged him in April because he came up on my Teensy list as somebody that I needed to contact. So I messaged him and I looked through his page and he's got all this fitness posts up there. And so my message to him to invite him to the business was literally, Laylan, your posts are so inspiring and motivating. I know this is totally random and I completely understand if you're not interested, but I'll kick myself if I didn't ask. I think you would be an amazing coach. You already do what we do just by sharing your journey and encouraging others. I was wondering if you've ever considered doing what I do as a Beachbody coach. If not, no worries. I just had to ask. And that is considered inviting to the business. And whether people say yes or they say no, this means you've already put the bug in there. You've given them a little tidbit like, ooh, well, what is this coaching thing all about? So some people are going to say no right off the bat, like, no, I'm not interested. Cool. Trust me, 3 months later, they're going to come back and ask you another question. It's a 3-month turnaround business. So he said he'd been asked the question before, what does it take to become a coach? And so then I asked him if I could send him the quick 30-minute webinar. And that was it. He watched it and he was like, I'm in. I absolutely want to do it. Because I got some car troubles right now, but I promise you I'm a man of my word. I'll be committing. I'm definitely joining your team. So it was that simple, and taking the fear out of it and just being you and saying, hey, here you go. I don't know if this is something you would be interested in at all, but I think you would be a great coach because. And that takes you building that relationship with them. I hope that makes sense in some way, shape, or form. But that's how easy it is. And I know it can be frightening to reach out to people and ask them about the coaching opportunity, but you literally have to bring it up to everybody at some point in your conversation. Or they need to be able to see it on your page, that's what you do. So since I've been I use the first 2 weeks of the month to kind of really sprinkle about the challenge groups in my posts. And then the last 2 weeks of the month, I spend more time sprinkling coaching into my post. And so at least every other day, there's a post that's like, hey, if you want to join my sneak peek, let me know. And that's the consistency of it. Makes sense?
Yes.
Okay. Any questions?
Mm-mm. No question.
Question.
I know I have been invited to the business.
Hmm?
I said I know I haven't been invited to the business.
Oh.
Yeah, that was my focus, but I just been doing. I mean, consistent with my invites like challenge group, but I haven't really. I don't think I even post much this month about the
Coaching.
business.
I know.
Mm-mm.
I know. And we have an ongoing sneak peek that you guys are all in. So you always have a place where you can, if people are like, yeah, I'm interested. I'm like, okay, awesome. Let me get you in this free sneak peek. Or would it be okay? That's what I like to say. Because I learned that from my little icebreaker book. Would it be okay if I added you to the 5-day free sneak peek so that you can see exactly what it is we do as coaches, and then you can decide if it's for you?
Yeah, I
So
think for me, just getting the post together about the coaching business and like just putting it out there. Like it comes easy about posting about challenge groups and programs and you working out. It's just I'm still struggling with incorporating the business.
well,
And
coaching is
like
it's you. It's what you do. It's a part of your life. So anything that you're doing, you can incorporate coaching into it, to be honest with you. And then adding the sneak peek on is just a matter of throwing it at the end, whatever coaching post you're doing. Or if you've gotten objections, or think about the objections that you had, when you first started, or that you've heard along your journey. Those are great posts to do. I have Hulk smashed so many objections just by doing a post about them. That I don't look like a coach. I get that more than I could. I hear that more often than I could probably ever imagine. I don't look like a coach. And I had 2 girls reach out to me after I posted that privately, but they both sent me a message and was like, okay, I'm interested in this coaching thing. Tell me more about it. Okay, cool. So you just kill those, I guess, those objections that you get. If you get objections about challenge groups, that's a good thing to post. That's a great way to get content. Anytime somebody tells you no and they tell you why, hello post, there it is. I can throw that up there real quick. So, okay. So that was a lot, and that was totally off topic. The point was the power hour. Making your list of, even if you're just reaching out to 5 people or 3 people a day, going through your list of people that you have. This TeamZ breaks it down and just tells you exactly who to contact. And if you don't have the time to try to figure out who the heck you have to contact, which I would say would be 99.9% of us, then this lays it out, literally. It takes you, I don't know, what would you say, 30 minutes to get everything uploaded into here. But once you do that, all you got to do is sign in. It tells you who you need to contact. It tells you old customers that you need to reach out to. And it even tells you the coaches that you need to reach out to for the day. And it'll track your ads, how many people you've added, how many friends you've added, and how many people you've invited to the business or to the coaching opportunity. So it's just a good way to track everything. And it makes it so easy, because I was just overwhelmed with who I needed to talk to. People were falling through the cracks because I forget about them. Like, I am in the process. I have filed for my divorce, and I'm in the process of trying to go through that. So me trying to remember who the hell I talked to last week about a challenge pack, no, like, it's not on my mind right now. That's not at the forefront of my mind right now. So this makes it very easy for me to just dial in for 30 minutes, maybe, or an hour at the most, listen to my personal development while I'm doing it, and knock it out. Easy breezy. It lets you track your social posts, make sure you're putting them up, your workout, your shake, and then you got it tracked down here how many days you've been consistent. You can see she fell off those same days that I decided not to work out. Whoop, she also did not work her business, because I took those days just for me, just to regroup. We got stuff changing at work. They have decided that instead of me being a trainer now, they pulled 33 trainers, and now we're going back to be claims adjusters and claims specialists. Like, I feel like we're on the Titanic. with this company that I'm with. So that was even more drive. Like when I tell you all the craziness of the world just hit me in 1 week, I was like, I'm over it. I just don't feel like doing anything. So I took some time to kind of regroup and regather myself and then come back and hit it hard again. So I realized that life happens. Trust me. I realized that life gets crazy. It's like in the next month, I'm about to change jobs, probably have to move across town and get a divorce. Life is crazy right now. But what I can't do is use that as an excuse not to work my business and not to help somebody. And it feels good when somebody's like, yeah, I really want to be a coach, or I want to do the challenge group, or they're sharing their results in the challenge group. Like that gives me some energy and some life again. I'm like, thank you, Lord. It's something good. So that's what I will say. In this business, you're never going to just find the time for it. You actually have to sit down and make it. And if you got something like Teamzy or whatever tracking system you use to make it easier for you, do it. Do it. And you get Teamzy lets you try it out free for a month. So it actually got me excited to do my power hours again because I avoided them like the plague, which was probably why my team avoided them like the plague as well. Because like attracts like. So I take full responsibility for that. But I think if we can sit through and go through it together, that's the easiest way to do it. So, and then it also has all of the emails. So you really don't have to figure out what to say. If you really are just like, I have no freaking idea what I want to say to this person. You got all kinds of things. I found myself thinking of you today. I just wanted to write you a note. If it doesn't sound like you, tweak it so that it does. You're checking in on a prospect, just checking in on you like I told you I would. I got a new group challenge, starting in 3 weeks. Like they give you a script for everything. Reconnecting, checking in with coaches, new coach leads. When you meet somebody you highly respect, congratulations on your result. Like literally everything. So after they get a CP, you get a CP sale, every freaking thing you could possibly need. This thing is amazing. So it's a resource that I think everybody needs to absolutely use. I can't tell you to use it, but I will tell you that one challenge pack will pay for the monthly subscription for Teamzy. And if it lays it out so that I know who the hell I'm supposed to contact, when I'm supposed to contact them, and tells me exactly what to say, I feel stress lifting off my shoulders. So, all right. What else do you ladies have tonight? Anything that you have questions about, that you're struggling with, that you need to vent about, personal or business? Since I just aired all my dirty laundry out there. It's cool. I had my glass of wine today, so I'm good.
I just got to get my butt back in gear. I've had a couple of those days this week. It's been a hell of a week as well, and it's only Tuesday, right?
Right. Right. Yes. And
yeah.
They absolutely happen. Yes. It's just I always look at people's situations like, I know that things are really bad in our lives, but there was a girl I reached out to today just to say hey, and she told me that I was like, I haven't checked in on you in a while. How are you? And she tells me that she lost her son a month ago and her mom a week ago. And she's like, so I've just been dealing with that. And it just makes you put all your shit into perspective. Like, wow, I think my shit is bad, but it could always be 10 times worse. And like, I think Anita Myron was sharing, she's one of the top 10 coaches in the business, shared she's pregnant with her second child, 99.9% chance that the child is going to have Down syndrome. She shared it. She's still working. So I was like, I really have zero excuse. Like I'm watching elite coaches and diamond coaches and star diamond coaches just commit to this, to doing this every day. And they don't give themselves any excuses not to do it. And so I was like, why am I giving myself an excuse? So that's my tidbit of motivation for the day. Anything else that you guys have? Asking Sam. Press some buttons. It's not working. You're still muted.
No, I had someone message me on Facebook and it keeps coming down on my iPad. So I couldn't press the unmute button. So
Gotcha. Always fun. Always fun.
But yeah, for me, it's basically just, I think I kind of got, honestly, I just got lazy. Like, there's nothing, my work, full-time job has gotten back to normal. Got back on track with that and church and everything, because last month that was like a stressor for me, which I kind of put the coaching business on the back burner.
Did you? And you still hit Success Club 12. That's
yes, crazy. Right. And for me, honestly, I think a part of me is like, okay, I hit that on the end of the month because I really pushed hard. And I'm like, okay, after a while, you're not going to be able to do that. So I think like the first week or so of the month, I'm kind of like just being lazy and coasting. And now it's the last of the month. And I'm like,
that's because you've worked your ass off the last week of the month and you're like, oh, okay, I just need a break.
And now it's like, I'm kind of like, okay, I don't want to miss my goals because I've been being lazy the first 2 weeks of the month. Like I really need to get it together. Like, and honestly, I just been being lazy. Like I'm like, just put it off like, oh, I'm tired of, it's kind of like I feel like I'm tired of posting. I don't know what else to say today. People are tired of hearing me. I don't feel like working out. I don't want to eat healthy today. So I'm not going to put up anything on Facebook lying to these people because I don't even want to do this today. Like, I just want to just sit here and eat ice cream and binge watch TV. Like, why can you know
that? Why do you not share that? You do not have to be perfect. Actually, people want to see you mess up. I will be honest. People are more receptive to those posts. And I bet you saw it the day after we got off a team call. The next day you posted saying, I didn't feel like doing my workout last night. I had a long day at work. I was exhausted. I had every reason not to do it. But I pushed through. I got to bed late. Still got up early. I got it done even though I didn't feel like it. And you got so many likes on that post, on that video. Like people want to see the real you. They don't want to see perfection all the time from you. Right. It's a journey. So if you are sitting there watching TV with ice cream in your hand, you can share that. You're a real person. That's what people relate to. Be like, you know what? I ain't feel like doing anything today. I'm feeling tired. You ever just have one of those lazy days where you just want to sit ice cream and watch TV? It can literally be a picture of the ice cream with the TV in the background. That's it. It happens. There's nothing wrong with that. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. I had my wine and my ice cream. Like I had a picture that I took this weekend. I just never got around to putting it up. But I literally had a picture of wine and ice cream from this weekend that I was just like, this is weekend life right now.
Yeah.
Before I started this crazy ass paleo lifestyle. I'm gonna punch her in the face. I swear.
I saw that you agreed to that. I'm like, girl, how'd she get you to do that?
She gets me in the craziest challenges, like literally the craziest stuff. I don't know how I let her talk me into. She knows how to do it because I have an inner daredevil inside of me. And so if anybody is like, well, I don't think you can do it, or I dare you to do it, or
double dog dare you.
Right. That's it. That's all I need. And I'm down. What you're not going to do is tell me I'm so fucking stubborn. Like, you're not going to tell me what I can't do. And so now I'm paleo. Because I'm going to end up cutting my arm off because somebody's like, I bet you can't do it. Watch me. Like, idiot. It's great. The stubbornness comes in handy when it comes to this business, but it will kick me in the ass in so many other areas of my life. Like my marriage, for one. Everybody's like, you don't need to go into it. You don't tell me what to do. Watch me make it work. So it is crazy town. Stubbornness is good in some areas and bad in others. But she showed me her 40-day results after she just decided to try paleo for 40 days. She's been it for 3 years now, but to see her stomach go from where it was to abs in 40 days, I was like, I'm gonna try it and just see. I was like, just put me down right now for 14 days. Let's do that. And then we'll see how far and how long Mo can hang with it. I hope I can. I really, really hope I can. It really hasn't been bad though. My energy doesn't feel bad. I feel like good. I feel full. I'm not hungry. I'm surprised.
I love watching her recipes and her cooking. I mean, they look so good. I mean, it just looks like normal. It's just, of course, normal food, but it's like, oh, and it's paleo too on top of it. I'm like, oh, that looks good.
It's really nothing different. The only thing is that it's very carb light. Very. Like, I don't think I've had carbs in 2 days now. So it's just meat, veggies, and fruit. which seems to make me like devour water, which is not really a bad thing. So far it's been pretty good. I'm nervous though because I have my happy hour events that I like to do every weekend. So I'm nervous because we usually get like sushi and fried wings. I was like, what am I gonna eat? It's gonna be a salad.
Sashimi, right? Are you allowed to have?
That's what I'm gonna have to. That's all I'm gonna be able to eat. That and wine.
A sashimi salad. We have. That's been my new favorite. Is the sashimi salad down the street. Love, love, love.
I might have to try it. It's not on the happy hour menu though, and that makes me sad. So
I know. Neither's ours.
I'm like, this is really gonna cut into my happy hour. I was like, can I be like 80% paleo? She was like, you can be full paleo for 14 days, and then I want to see you try to go back and eat some rice and see what happens. I was like, no. I will force my body to eat it again. You will eat rice.
I just got Rod to go to brown rice after years and years and years of telling him white rice, but you tell white rice to a Filipino, it just doesn't fly. You have to have your rice.
No. Jasmine style rice.
No, that's what we used to have, and then he would not switch to brown rice to save himself. And then once he made the commitment this past year, he's all on board with brown rice. So it's kind of funny.
It is. I did tell her, I was like, I'll probably have to incorporate brown rice back into my life, but I was like, that'll probably be the only one. Just brown rice, sweet potatoes. I'm real excited to try this cauliflower fried rice because she just swears by it. With curry chicken.
No, that cauliflower fried rice, really, really good, actually.
See, everybody keeps saying that, so I'm really
excited. Trader Joe's actually has some at certain times of year. You don't even have to kind of make your own. Yeah, it's over in like the little frozen section.
Yes.
Yeah, to die for.
Oh, I am all about quick meals. I'm not looking forward to sitting there like grating it. I watched her do that, and I was like, that's fun.
But our Trader Joe's at least only has at certain times. So because I asked for it, and they're like, "Oh, it should be over here." And I'm like, went to look. I'm like, I can't find it. But then like about a week later, like, "Oh, we should get it in about a week." I'm like, "Okay, perfect. I'll come back." So, FYI, it's really good.
I may have to check that out then. I'm excited to try it if I can get into it. And she tried to trick me. She's like, "You can even do cauliflower mashed potatoes." I was like, "It's not really potatoes because it's cauliflower. So I don't need you to call it mashed potatoes. It's cauliflower mash." That is. Don't try to fool me. Do not try to fool me. So we'll see. I'm excited. I'm all about trying a new challenge just so I can talk intelligently to people about it. So if somebody comes to me and says, "Hey, I'm paleo," or "I want to learn more about it," I can be like, "Hey, I did it for 2 weeks. Let me tell you what I know." It's always fun. Always a good thing.
Like an expert.
Yes, step outside your comfort zone. That's why I try all of these different programs so I can speak intelligently to people and tell them. There's a girl who was like, "I want to try P90." I was like, "Oh my God, worst program ever. Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, it's so repetitive and it's so slow and you will die of boredom. Don't do it." So it always helps. All right. So did this power hour kind of help a little bit just to break it down and show if you can do it with Teamsy, or you can just go through your Facebook friends list. They do have it so that I think you can put it in alphabetical order or something. I know Teamsy shows you how to send it to yourself, which is always cool. But yeah, you can do your recently added, or people who have recently posted, so that you can just go through that list, or go through all of your friends if you want and write them all down. That's a lot to do though. I just like to move the list over there and let another program do it for me. So cool. I have to finish up my power out. It'll probably get done in the morning. I'll be honest. It's not going to happen tonight. But I wanted to show you guys what I do and the easiest way to do it. And then for those people like, this is what I forgot to show you guys. When you're adding people, I know for some that has been a struggle. What was her name? Was it Schwan Scott? Oh gosh. See, this is, boy, I'm the worst. I am the worst.
SCH. It was.
There we go. It was a SH. That's what it is. So what I also like to go through is some of their friends and see, is this just mutual? No, all friends. Okay. So I can go through their friends list, and if we have a bunch of friends in common, like if I see somebody on her list where we may have, however many friends in common, we have 2 mutual friends in common or 27 mutual friends in common or whatever, I'll send them a friend request. And normally if you have like 30 or 40 friends in common, they're going to be like, oh yeah, and accept it. Boom. You have added someone new to your network. Just like that. That's been the easiest way to do it. That way, or this is my favorite of all, you'll have to excuse all of these random men who like to send friend requests. Okay. The people you may know. Awesome sauce place. Great place to go through and look, and especially see, I think I've gone through this one pretty much, but look and see who is a mutual friend, how many mutual friends you guys have. It's great to, if they have a bunch, grab them. If they're not coaches, make sure they're not coach friends. So, cool. So that's where I usually find people, or in my little personality groups for adding people to your network, because you have to constantly be adding. All right. Anything else you guys got? Stop share. No?
No.
Good to go? All right. Well, this is an awesome call. I'm going to start doing the daily accountability post up again in the group. So I'm going to expect our group to start checking in a little bit more. I know for me, I've decided to, it's just a matter of investing energy and who's investing in their business. So you invest your time in your business, I invest my time in you. That's the best way for me to do it and conserve all of this beautiful positive energy.
Oh, I had one thing
Yes.
meant to bring up earlier. I had, I signed 2 coaches, and 2 I thought that was going to work, but the one that I thought was going to work recently canceled her account.
Always happens.
The one that I've been reaching out to, ask her, I said, you can come over and do one-on-one training. She's always been messaging me. I've been messaging her. Like, I felt like I, did the best I could do with her.
Yeah.
I was disappointed with the size. I didn't lose much weight. And I'm kind of like, well, you get what you put in. So maybe you haven't been really consistent or anything. She's like, well, I do want to try 21-day fix. I was like, perfect. You can go ahead and try it now with your coach discount. So I sent her the link to do that. And then next thing I got the email and said, she canceled. So I'm like, so that was kind of like a bummer. Then the other person who signed up, she said she's in the process of going through a separation and movements, but she do want to work the business whenever she gets life.
Yeah, I can understand that.
Yeah, so that was kind of like a bummer. I said when I got the email, because last thing we talked about, she's like, I want to try 21-day fix, and I sent her the link to do that, and then bam, she canceled her.
That will happen more times than you know. If you look at my back office, you will see, I think out of the 30 or 40, however many coaches I have, you'll see like 15 projected inactive or canceled or whatever. It's a constant ebb and flow of the business. You will have people that you think are going to be complete rock stars, and they just like cancel their account out of nowhere. You're like, okay, thanks for letting me know. There was a good message though that I think Joelle put up that was talking about how to talk to people who canceled their account, because you do need to reach out to her. Don't just let her go and be like, well, you should have told me that you were going to quit. That was real stank. I don't even want to talk to you anymore. Don't be like that. Don't do that. That's rude. So hold on. Oh, we got hailstorm starting. No. Do you see this nonsense? Can y'all see that? Did y'all see that from my friend? It popped up on the screen. No?
Popped up.
This is the Tom. Actually, I think it's about to pull up all my text messages, which you guys may not need to see. Hold, please. Let's see. I think it was in this group. My friend just texted me and said, why haven't you done the Running Man challenge? I think you'd be really great at it. Bye. Get out of here. Doing the Running Man challenge. That was horrible. Okay. I should probably just share this in our group, actually, because I thought it was really good. So she says when she gets a coach who sends in their coach cancellation form, she usually messages them something like, hey, lady, I saw your coach cancellation starting the process. I wanted to let you know it's totally okay. No hard feelings. I wish you the best. And if you ever need me for anything, let me know because I'm here for you. Also, you may want to remove yourself from the coaching group since business chat goes on in there. I don't want the notifications to keep popping up. And then she'll add in some personal stuff and ask if there's something she did wrong. So that lets them know that you truly do care. And maybe a year or so later, you reach back out to them, they can come back. Or if they still have that open invitation. Like, oh, okay. It's not that bad. I'm actually going to share this in our group now because that's really good. I meant to share it when she posted it back on April 15th. I was traveling that day. Okay, cool. So that may be helpful for you to send to her. And please believe this you're not the only one that it happens to, obviously. You got Joelle, freaking 9-star coach in the business. Been coaching for 5 years. It happens. That's a part of it. And that's okay. You just let her know you're still there for her, and then you move on to the next person. It's time to introduce the coaching opportunity to somebody else. Easy as that. Cool. All right. What else you guys got? Anything? Nope. I've asked that like 8 times now, but I promise you this last time. Okay. Well, thank you, ladies, so much for hopping on tonight. I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions about your Power Hour stuff, let me know. That's our goal for May, is to really get consistent with Power Hour, which is workout, shake, posting, talking to people.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
And Aiden wants to say hi. He was bunny earing me.
Michelle.
He was bunny earing me, so I thought I'd just quicken, flash. So
Well played. Well, hi, Aiden, who does not really want to say hello, but his mom just made him. All right, ladies. Thank you so much again for hopping on. And like I said, if you have any questions, just reach out this week.
Okay.
right,
Good
night,
night.
ladies.
All right.